All right, welcome back to another episode of the Cody Tucker Show. As always, I'm your host, Cody Tucker. Today, I'm going to do a fast food themed episode because I don't know what the fuck it is about me and like my inability to make good decisions. But holy shit, I cannot. All right, so how this is all starting is that I've been feeling like dog shit for the past maybe 3 or 4 days. And it's because for some goddamn reason, about once a month, I just get this intense urge to go get McDonald's. And I mean, it never fails to just fucking wreck my ass. So I went to McDonald's about 3 or 4 days ago and ordered my usual, which is 2 McDoubles, no pickles, add Big Mac sauce, and a large order of fries. Which, pretty good amount of food. I eat that amount of food in about 3 to 4 minutes. So it's pretty fucking disgusting to watch. I mean, I look like fucking Jabba the Hutt after I'm done just yeah, like I got fucking Big Mac sauce running down my goddamn chin. So, dab up a little bit. And I mean, McDonald's is like fucking black magic. The way that they are able to make the most disgusting food on the planet just be so goddamn like addicting. Like it's like in your head you think this is going to be so goddamn good even though you know it isn't. Like, it is fucking meat jelly that has been like formed onto like a tray and basically baked in an easy bake oven for like 30 seconds. And I mean, I can't fucking stop. And it's always my order's always fucking wrong. And I still just don't give a fuck. Like I don't know how they are able to get this shit figured out. But so I go to McDonald's, eat this, and immediately feel like, oh fuck, I shouldn't have done this. And I'm like on the shitter for 30 minutes, just praying to fucking Zeus that I don't end up with a damn prolapse. Like, it is so bad. Like, I just said, like, God damn it, I will never eat this again. But I know I will. I mean, in a month, I'm going to be eating McDonald's again, and I'm going to be doing the same thing. I don't know what. I don't know. So it got me thinking, like, what are my most favorite and least favorite fast food places? Because, like, look, I mean, I actually can cook, like, decently well, but I just hate doing it. And every time I cook something, after I'm done, I'm immediately like, I kind of don't even want this shit anymore. So fast food is, I mean, it's the greatest goddamn thing ever. So, like, I mean, even just like, my origin story. Like, the first job I ever had was working at Subway, which still, like, just to kick things off, is number one. That is, I mean, to me, that is the number one greatest fast food restaurant on the goddamn planet. It's also the most, there are more Subway franchises in the U.S. than any other fast food restaurant, which is kind of mind-boggling. But it is true. I mean, actually, I'll be like, Subway was a fucking great job. I mean, I stole. I wonder if there's like a statute of limitations on this. Well, anyway, I guess I will find out. I stole so much fucking money worth of food. So, like, you know, I mean, any time that I even was like, I mean, I would go there and work like a 4-hour shift and eat like 3 sandwiches. Like, I spent more time making mine, like my sandwiches, than I did like any customer sandwiches. And yeah, I don't regret it at all. It was, and like you would, I know people who work at like different fast food, or not even just fast food, but like restaurants, who they're like, I will never fucking eat that place again, because they've been, behind the scenes. They see how it's all made, and they're eating it so much because it's free. So they're like, like, you couldn't pay me to eat this shit. I will eat Subway every goddamn day. Like, it did not deter me from that shit one bit. And look, I know it's all super scat. Like, look, as someone who got to like be back there making the shit, it's pretty fucking suspect. I mean, there are some things that, you just think, oh fuck, I wouldn't order this goddamn thing again. But it's fucking addicting, just like McDonald. Like, Subway is just as fucking addicting, and they give you like kind of the, idea that it's like, these people are like creating something especially for you, which no, they're not. But yeah, it was a fun job. Like, one of my favorite things to do was to like draw dicks with mayonnaise and see if anyone noticed. Like, as I'm making the sandwich in front of these motherfuckers, just go and draw one, and then look up and be like, oh, close it real fast. Which, I mean, fuck it. That's what they get for hiring fucking 16-year-old boys to work at a damn, high-class restaurant. But yeah, so Subway 100% is number one. The worst fast food restaurant on the fucking planet, even over McDonald's, which has almost caused me to prolapse multiple times, is fucking Long John Silver's. And there is this weird, like, renaissance of people trying to say, like, that Long John Silver's is, people shit on it and they shouldn't shit on it. Fuck off. Long John Silver's is the most disgusting fucking food on the planet. Every goddamn thing tastes like fish. Which, I get it, it's a fish place, but like, I mean, the fucking Sprite shouldn't taste like, goddamn trout. I mean, it tastes like, when you drink the Sprite, it tastes like you're drinking like acid fish water. And where they get this fish, who the fuck knows? My theory is that, like, how when you go into a pet shop and you go over to where like the goldfish are, and there's always about 5 or 6 floaters. I think that's where the floaters end up. They end up in your fucking perfectly square fish patty. It is so goddamn gross. And like, I mean, the tartar sauce is, let me just put it this way. One time, this is going to be oversharing, but whatever. One time, whenever I was, I don't know, probably like early teens, maybe 12, I was, kind of going to work on myself. What a grosser way. Okay. I was masturbating and, arrived and, kind of thought that I, had not made much of a mess. So I was like, all right, good. And of course I was sweating because look at me. And I kind of did this to wipe the sweat off. And as I did that, I was like, what the fuck was that? And, my lips open, there's like stringy. No. Oh, fuck. But I got a taste of it, and I was like, this tastes like Long John Silver's tartar sauce. So I know that somewhere in the back of that goddamn, LJS is a dude probably built similar to me in stature, just firing up a, couple Brazzers pages and just going to town, filling up those packets. I mean, I've never tasted something like that as similar ever since. So leads me to believe that the tartar sauce is, jism. But yeah, so any of these motherfuckers. But that being said, crab cakes are actually pretty good. Just, don't put the tartar sauce on them. But yeah, Long John Silver's 100% nastiest fast food restaurant on the planet. So McDonald's, that's number 2. Even though I will eat McDonald's probably 3 weeks from now, just know that I know that it sucks. So anybody hitting me up saying, fucking McDonald's is disgusting, why are you eating McDonald's? Look, I know more than you do, bitch. I've spent an awful lot of time and money eating that shit. So, judge not, lest ye be judged. Whatever. Okay, so Long John Silver's nastiest of all time. Fucking gross. Tartar sauce is made out of cum. And the fish is made out of dead, pet shop goldfish. Number 2, Mickey D's. Or, for the brothers out there, McDowell's. Number 3, which this is really going to piss a lot of people off in the old home state of old Texas, but fucking Whataburger. Whataburger is the most... Look, Whataburger is fucking garbage. In-N-Out is a million times better than that bullshit. And this is coming from somebody born and raised in the old Lone Star State. And I have always fucking hated Whataburger. I didn't have In-N-Out for the first time until I was about 14, 15, maybe even 16. And as soon as I ate it, I was like, why don't we have these here? We do, but these motherfuckers should be everywhere. In-N-Out Burger is so much goddamn better than Whataburger. And their whole fucking bullshit of riddle me fucking this. Allegedly, Whataburger, everything is fresh and made to order. Which would explain why you're in the goddamn drive-thru for about an hour and a half. Which, if you're eating Whataburger, most likely you were like me and hammered out of your goddamn gourd. So for me to sit in a drive-thru with the goddamn spins for an hour and a half waiting on this shit was really a nightmare in the making. Just trying to hold back vomit and or just passing out while you're waiting for someone to, freshly prepare a burger is ridiculous. But it would explain the hour and a half wait in the drive-thru. But also, if this shit is fresh to order, then why in the hell does it always taste like it's been sitting out? Whenever you go to Whataburger and you order your food that's supposed to be fresh, no matter what, it always tastes like it's been sitting outside for 6 hours. And no one can explain that shit to me. How there's no goddamn way this is fresh. In-N-Out Burger, I don't know if it's fresh. I don't give a fuck. It sure damn well tastes like it. And the people at In-N-Out are super nice. Chick-fil-A always gets all this attention because of how nice everybody is. But that's just because they're afraid that they're going to go to hell if they're not nice. People at In-N-Out have no, affiliation to any fucking, fairy tale stuff. So they're just being nice because they genuinely want to be nice. Whataburger. You're going to be real fucking lucky. I mean, not to shit on people. If you got a job, you got a job. But the people at Whataburger are on another level of... I mean, it's like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I mean, So, anyways. But, also that being said, when you're drunk as shit, which most of the time, whenever I ate Whataburger, it's because I was hammered. Which, thankfully, those days are long gone, so I'm not, eating I would say not eating questionable shit, but I did just eat fucking McDonald's and almost blew out my O-ring. But yeah, when you're drunk, you'll eat you'll eat so much stuff. Like, it was not uncommon for me to knock down 2 18-packs of Natty Light and then immediately go to either Taco Bell or Whataburger and spend like $30 on food, which at Whataburger gets you half of a hamburger and a couple of French fries thrown in the bag. And at Taco Bell, it buys you a week's worth of rations. Yet, I would just basically give them like a 20 and a 10, say, whatever this gets me, put that fucking stuff in the bag. And then go home and just destroy all of it. And then wake up with my own throw up all over my chest and stomach. Yeah, it was quite a lifestyle. So, all that being said, Whataburger is fucking garbage. In-N-Out Burger is a million times better. I don't care that I'm from Texas. You're not supposed to say that. Blah, blah, blah. Fuck off. Actually, Whataburger it's the word. Wendy's is a million times better. And, square patties on a circular bun is goddamn retarded. But, Baconator. There was a summer in like 7th grade where I ate a Baconator, large order fries, and a chocolate Frosty 5 days a week for the entire summer. Dude, that's not good. And that was like, oh man, not good, not good. So yeah, Long John Silver's, cum sauce and dead goldfish, number 1 worst. Then Mickey D's, then Whataburger. Then, I would say Taco Bell, but if you're drunk, Taco Bell is the greatest food on the planet. If you are sober, it will really make you, contemplate laying your fucking head on a, railroad track. The best drunk food of all time is 100% Waffle House. Because, at Taco Bell, you never really know if you're being judged for being drunk. Like, the people there know you're drunk, because why in the fuck else would you be ordering, 4 5-layer burritos at 2:30 in the morning on a Friday? Like, they know you're hammered. But you kind of feel like you're being judged. At Waffle House, they welcome it. Like, hey, come in, you drunk son of a bitch. You want some fucking grits? And it feels great because you are inside. One, being inside, like it's like an after hours club, a real fucking trashy after hours club. And the key to like a good Waffle House, which I think this is probably universal knowledge. But the key to knowing that, your Waffle House is going to be fucking tip top is there needs to be at least one cook outside sitting down on the curb smoking a cigarette. Like, when you pull up, if you don't see at least one Waffle House employee, just ripping away at a nice cig, you need to turn around, take your ass to IHOP. But if you see someone out there with like a fucking ash about this long on a cigarette about this long, it's about to be real fucking good. It also, it does make you think whenever you get your eggs, is this salt and pepper on my eggs, or is this, some ashes off of a goddamn Newport? Probably a little column A, little column B. So I know one time, this is probably whenever I was 19 or 18, I went to Mississippi, which already a mistake. But so I went to Mississippi State to hang out with some friends, and we got fucking trashed. And this is way before I had really started like regularly drinking. I mean, I was still drinking like pretty often, but not like, I did not have like that great of a tolerance. But just got absolutely fucking blasted drinking Jack Daniels and watching like Gladiator, which another questionable. Most of my life it's all questionable, very odd shit. But so we do that, get hammered, watching Gladiator, cry a little bit, and then we're like, all right, time to go to Waffle House. I ordered, which I guarantee you, if you go to the Waffle House in Starkville, Mississippi, there might be a picture of me like by the goddamn front counter saying like, I might be like a new challenge, and I just don't know it. So I go into Waffle House and order like a full-size meal. So eggs, bacon, hash browns, and I add an extra order of hash browns, then an extra order of sausage, add 2 pancakes, also add biscuits and gravy. And I ate all of that in, I would say, less than 5 minutes. I mean, just like drunkenly like shoveling shit in. I was probably using a fork in each hand. And yeah, immediately go back to where I was staying at for the weekend, and just, I mean, I threw up food that I had probably eaten like 4 years before that. Like, it was like I was having like time traveling vomit. Not good. And then, shit pretty much went downhill from there. Like life in general, kind of. I think that might have been the peak of my, my youth. So whatever that tells you about me, So all right, so 5 worst. We got Long John Silver's number 1, cum sauce. Then Mickey D's, McDonald's, then Whataburger. I'm gonna go. Look, I'll be honest. I don't know. All the rest, I mean, like Jack in the Box isn't that fucking good. So, Sonic. Sonic is a fucking disgusting. Don't even really. Sonic's just fucking gross. Yeah, I mean, that's probably like the shittiest ones, really. But then the greatest. So I already said In-N-Out. In-N-Out's fucking amazing. Wendy's is up there. Subway is by far the greatest. Subway to me is the greatest fast food on the planet. And it's good for you. Got old Jared Fogle out of those big pants and into some. Well, he was trying to get into some really small pants there for a little while. Which is funny that when I worked at Subway, I worked there with a friend, a guy that I was in school with, who I was friends with, and he got fired because one time we were there like at the end of the night, and he drew like a little dick right next to like one of the signs of Jared, and forgot to erase it. Like, he did it just to like, whatever, fuck around, and we completely forgot to erase it. And then I came in the next morning to open, and the manager, and about maybe 30 minutes in the day, I just hear like my manager like come up to me and go, who the fuck did this? And he holding up the little sign of Jared with this little apparently like a little kid saw it, like pointed it out and was like, oh mommy, what's that by Jared? Like, why is Jared swallowing a rocket ship? And yeah, but to his credit, I mean, the motherfucker shouldn't have been fired. The motherfucker should have been promoted. I mean, he called it way before anyone did. I mean, he drew, what, was most likely like a little kid's pecker right next to Jared. So I say good on you. But, yeah, I also got fired from that job for paintballing the drive-thru window with a slingshot. So I mean, this really just puts into reference, like, just how fucking retarded I was as a teenager. And kind of still am today, but, like, I'm a more well-read retarded person. So, you know, whether or not that means anything, who knows. But, yeah, so we got, for the best Subway 100%, look, I know they hate gay people, and, you know, that's not good. But fucking Chick-fil-A is so fucking incredible. I, like, you know, it's a very basic white bitch of me to say such a thing, but it's fucking amazing. Like, Chick-fil-A is so goddamn good. Like, that's the key to food in general, is have, like, one specialty. Don't add in don't try to church it up with a bunch of extra shit, but just make sure that one thing is fucking solid. And that chicken sandwich and waffle fries combo, I mean, it's the most consistent fast food place ever. Because there are some Subways that are woo. But Chick-fil-A is always tastes like Chick-fil-A. It's always good. And there's always a goddamn line of about 90 cars through the drive-thru. One time, I was like, really wanted fucking Chick-fil-A. So I saw these like goddamn lines. I was like, all right, you know what? I'm just going to fucking tough it out. And I want this goddamn, homophobic chicken. And I counted 32 cars in line in front of me. It took 8 minutes. I mean, that is incredible. I mean, that's like Malaysian, Nike sweatshop output levels. To be able to get to get 32, 33 including me, 33 orders done in 8 minutes. Holy hell. Like, these fucking crazy Christians should be building goddamn iPhones. But, neither here nor there. So, yeah. Subway, Chick-fil-A, Wendy's. That's kind of about it. You would think that, like, I would be more of a connoisseur of fast food just because of how, like, disgustingly obese I am. But I really don't like fast food as much as I thought I did. I hate more fast food places than I like fast food places. But the ones I like, I really like. Well, send in your thoughts. I mean, there is a goddamn email for this thing. So I guess if you want, send in your thoughts to thecodytuckershow@gmail.com. Or just fucking send me something on social media. And tell me what you think. Did I leave out any that are... I don't know, man. Just send me some shit. Well, this was good. Until next time, goodbye.